My name is Julian Schnabel, and I am a painter, but I also am a movie director, and I made a film called Miral. I met Rula Jebrial, who is the author, and basically it's her story. So it's told through the point of view of a young Palestinian girl. I needed to go to Israel and Palestine and film in the real locations where these things happened, because I didn't feel like I could, there would be no reason for me to make this movie in a sound studio in Los Angeles. It's a story of 4 women. Hind Husseini, who after finding 55 children on the street in 1948 decided to build a school and protect them. How do you save people? How do you save children? And it was by drawing a line around these kids and saying they're in a school and buying some time for them to have a chance to grow up. And her modern project of education is something that's lasted. It's a very positive thing, and it works, and the school's still open. It's also a story of not just, all Palestinians are not the same. I mean, there's a story of a father and a daughter, the story of a teacher and a student. The dynamic between political activist and a religious person that's conservative, and people just, is it good enough just to be a good man? I mean, there's a lot of questions that come up, but my mother was somebody who was very, very active, and she felt very responsible for other people, and I think that Hind is a person that was very much like my mother in a way, and so, but I felt like I could have been Miral, I could have been Fatima, I could have been any of those people, so I wanted to make a movie about women also. The truth is stranger than fiction most of the time, and whether you're painting a portrait of somebody or not, there's something that's abstract that occurs in the process of painting that portrait, which is the same thing that happens if you're making a movie based on something that's true. It turns into art at some moment. And when it does that, it has a whole new set of variables, because it's a denial of death. It's something that can happen in that movie, it's because it's a representation of life rather than life itself. And in that, there's the whole artistic experience and endeavor, which is a very optimistic project, and it's something that has to do with things that are unnameable also, and it's the unnameable part that's my favorite.